Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We recently celebrated 3 years in marriage since we got married in May 27th, 2017.
Yep.
And we are so grateful. We know that this is a milestone. Every year is a milestone because we've had so many people who separate after months, even weeks. So we don't take number 3 for granted at all. So we thought we should come on here and do a video to celebrate this milestone and share it with you by answering a few questions. So yeah, this is a Q&A video, and we have His Highness with us today. And we'll just be sharing, first we'll do a set of intentional questions which will help us to reflect on our own marriage, and hopefully in those questions you will learn something. And then in the other set we'll just do for random sake, because you can't learn anything from knowing our favorite colors and stuff like that. But from this first set of questions, we're really hoping that all of us would learn, both the two of us by way of reflection and for you guys as you listen to us. Okay, so let's start. I love the friendship in our marriage. We're really good friends and we laugh a lot, and it makes random
I'm the
days.
funny guy. Yeah. She laughs at all my jokes, which are very, very witty. So yeah, a lot of work goes into those jokes.
Yeah, so he does make me laugh. I have a lot of fun listening to him and having conversation with him, and so that makes even random normal days just come alive. So that's one of the many things that I love about our marriage.
Okay. What I love about our marriage is help. Help. You're helped in everything, from cooking, taking care of the baby, thinking about some things. There's help in all spheres, man. You cannot do this thing alone. But long gone are the days of marching, carrying a burden on your own, etc. Help is a big thing for me, man. Yeah. So that you can concentrate on the things that matter, and you can offload some other things that I don't want to say not matter, but you can receive the help that you need.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah. On to question number dos.
I think our second year was the best because she was pregnant.
How was that a good time?
It was a good year because at that particular time, everything dawns on you. Progression. You're not stagnant. You're expecting, you're working towards something, Yeah, it's a lot of planning, a lot of taking care of her, a lot of more communication. Communication within the home and with family. Second year was the best. Second year was the best. When she was pregnant, I saw it all. Yes, I did.
For me, I think my best year has been our third. This third year that we've just finished. The other two were amazing, but this one, the third one, was great because it saw me grow a lot as a person. I did the randomest things, started a YouTube channel, quit my job. What? Just a lot of personal growth. I've grown really close to God. Not that I wasn't close to Him, but I've seen myself desire to go to deeper levels with Him. I think I've died to self in the marriage a lot more in the third year as a result of growing closer to God. We've matured as a couple. We've matured, and we've also just had some parts of ourselves that are not so good come out, you know, which is good because it allows us to confront those parts. So number 3 has been amazing in those aspects. Also, by the virtue that we now are a family of 3, I have literally loved the past 1 year because we've had a little amazing person who just added a life into our lives, you know, and I'm so grateful for her. She's amazing, guys. The most surprising thing I've found out since I got married, we got married, is the work that it takes, the work and discipline that it takes to maintain a great marriage.
No pain, no gain, man.
Yeah, so it's easy to have a convenient marriage. It's easy to have a normal marriage. It's easy to have a simple marriage. But having a great marriage, which is what all of us think we're signing up for when we get married, actually takes a lot of discipline and work.
And on the parties.
Yeah, on individual work, not that you are sitting here expecting Frank to do work. If I don't do the work myself, I'm not going to enjoy my marriage, and he's not going to enjoy me, you know, and vice versa. So realizing that is helping me have a better perspective of the future, because now I know, you know, now I know what it's going to take. And guys, it will take God's grace, because sometimes you forget that you have to put in the discipline and the work. Not just work. You know, the way people say the common phrase, marriage is work, they forget that it's disciplined work. Consistency, intentionality, you know, skill. It's not just random work. Yeah, so it was surprising. It was surprising.
For me, man, I cannot do anything alone. I not go to the loo, cannot go to the bathroom, cannot sleep, take a nap. Oh man, that thing surprised me up until today. I cannot do anything.
Forget about me time.
Alone, forget about me time. Every time has to be counted doing something.
What does that mean?
I cannot just do things alone.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the loo alone.
Yeah.
I would love to be on YouTube alone. I would love to read a chapter of a book alone. The moment I start. Oh man. No matter what time of the day it is. Yeah. That has been surprising.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I think also, if I could support his point, I didn't think there would be so much interdependence, especially on my part, because both me and my daughter miss him even when he goes to the bathroom. You know, we miss him when he goes to work. We miss him when he's in the kitchen. We just want to hug him and have him all to ourselves. And even though that's a good thing, I'm sure, yeah, it will surprise you.
Sometimes it's creepy, man.
No, it's not creepy, baby.
Yep. Nope. I don't know. Ready is ambiguous. Because personally I kept...
Prepared, maybe?
Prepared, no. I kept pushing the wedding date. Thinking I'll attain a sense of preparedness the longer we date. But as soon as I realized it is unattainable, we just fixed a date and I was agreeable to it. Yeah? Because marriage is still learning. Making the decision to get married requires a certain level of understanding. Once you reach that understanding, yeah, everything else is available.
Yeah, that's true.
Finances, maybe career progression, education, family, you know, every other thing is a moving part.
Yeah.
It has to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess, yeah, he's right. Ready is vague, but then I would say I was, based on the understanding that I had on marriage, I was very, very ready because I thought I'd, I have sisters, I have a mother, so I saw and I've lived in spaces where I saw wifeness, how people live as wives. So it wasn't a very strange concept for me. Looking back, I thought I can hack. I saw what my mom was like as a wife. I've seen my sisters. And by the time we were getting married, both my sister and my brother had been married for a little more than 7, 8 years. So I'd seen marriages very close to me. And based on the understanding that I had from watching that, I was okay. I knew it wasn't going to be rocket science. But if you ask me, was I prepared for my marriage? Not for marriage generally, then maybe not. But just like he said, there's no way you can prepare yourself for something you've never really done. If you can't get people to talk to, people who've been married not even for 40, 50 years, start with different levels, 2 years, 3 years. If you can, just hear them out. Hopefully you'll get people who are willing to share and people who will not sugarcoat. And then the good thing is that you will find these people in different seasons. Not all of them will be going through a hard time, so not all of them will tell you bad things.
True.
And not all of them will be going through the highs, so they won't all sugarcoat. So you will get different perspectives, and that will tell you indeed marriage is seasons. Because one couple will tell you, this thing is hard, and then another one will tell you, oh, marriage is such a beautiful thing. And then these guys are probably on a high somewhere.
You go first.
Yes, I would still choose you. Not for out of merit, baby. It's because I knew that God chose you for me.
I'm that guy.
So when God chooses someone for you, if you are in a proper relationship with God, you will know that the best thing for you to do is to submit to His will, because He knows what you need better than yourself. He knows what I need, and now the more we stay together, the more married we become, the more I see that God was right. I knew, of course, that's why I said yes. I didn't fight the decision at all, because in as much as God chose Frank for me, knowing him for himself helped me to see that he's a wonderful person to do life with. It's not I don't know. So yeah, the simple answer here is that yes, I would still choose you. Would you still choose me?
For real? I'll choose her earlier.
Oh!
Sasa angalia. Oh my God.
Good answer.
I think it's self-explanatory.
No, it's not. I don't
Yes,
want
it
to
is.
hear.
Yes, it is.
Please, tell
Yeah.
me more.
When I look at what I've been through, man, she's
Incomparable.
incomparable. Yeah. I think I have made some dumb decisions in my life, but her, man, jackpot things, man, jackpot things.
But do I say?
Marriage is seasonal. There are some things you use at every season, at every stage of marriage. Meaning more grace, more love, as in it varies. So to me, I cannot pinpoint one thing that I can use throughout the marriage. Yeah. You can use a different aspect of your season and apply it to the next season, but you cannot just copy paste.
You can't copy paste.
You can't copy paste love in this season to love in the next season. Yeah, so that is the thing.
Biggest lesson that I think I will use throughout up to our 50th year is the fact that you can't depend on past victories in marriage. Every day is a chance for you to win. You can't say yesterday I cooked, so today I'm not cooking, you know? You can't say yesterday I loved you, so today there's no love. Or I loved you well yesterday, so today I don't need to make a lot of effort. So that's it, to just remember to be consciously working on the daily. The hardest lesson for me is that just because something is imperfect doesn't mean it's not good.
True.
Yeah, so that's been hard. Like, it's acceptable when you think about diamonds and you're like, diamonds in the rough, or gold has to go through fire to be refined. That's because the gold wasn't perfect before, and it actually isn't. Even diamonds are not perfect, you know? But they are great and valuable and priceless. Just that, you know, seeing myself as that, a work in progress and a masterpiece at the same time, seeing my marriage in that light, seeing life as not so black and white. It's just a prism of colors and everybody's in progression. It's a beautiful progression to a beautiful end. So that's been a hard lesson to learn, because it means I throw out every idea I ever had. It means I throw out every judgment, you know?
Perfect is not necessarily good. So I am a planner, I do things to the letter, etc. But sometimes it doesn't take that. Accomplishment is when we are in it, not when it is done.
Oh wow, interesting. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it took me a while for me to understand that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's our first set of questions, where we are hoping you've learned something. And our second set of questions is a bit more random.
What's my biggest fear?
You're fearless.
Now, my biggest fear is stagnation.
What's my biggest fear?
Failure?
No.
Okay.
Try again. No.
I have no idea about any of them.
I don't know. So
You don't. Moving on
it
swiftly.
is safe to say I'm fearless. Football.
Football is not a hobby.
What is it,
It
baby?
is a religion. It's life.
No,
My child. Okay, sorry.
it's football, right?
No, it's not. My favorite hobby is music.
That's not a hobby.
It's music. Just getting to know things about people musically.
But it's music and football.
Okay. you
Yeah,
can put
it's
it-
also correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Music and football.
Yeah. What's my favorite hobby?
I think you throw it down in the kitchen. If you give her a good kitchen,
Yeah.
granite tops, all the spices, everything equipped, man, she can do wonders there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have said the actual specific answer is baking, but you get a point for that, Sienna. So it's baking and regular cooking.
Ha ha! Ha ha! Yeah, I keep telling her, she has never listened.
You keep telling me.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Rome.
Rome, Italy.
2-1. Mama, what's up? If I could travel somewhere right now, where would it be?
To your mom's.
I didn't think you would get it.
I've seen people who love their moms.
Yes.
But my wife, damn.
Yes. It would be Machakos for shizzle. Express. Any. It doesn't have to be the biggest universe.
Yeah.
A dream you have is going to watch football in Man U Stadium.
Old Trafford. Booyah, man. That would be great, man. Oh.
3-1.
3-2.
Or 3-2. My bad.
A dream she's having, is her being a minister of the gospel.
And you're bringing on one time? Okay, no.
Being on stage and just teaching, preaching, oh man.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, you stand.
Paris Kilowake.
No, her full name.
I don't know the other one.
Oh man, my dad.
Oh my gosh. I just slipped my mind.
You don't know? A lucky guess.
I don't. What
This
about
is
you?
bad, guys. This is bad.
I don't remember. It's not that I don't know.
My father's
It's not that I don't know. It's just I
I don't know
don't
you
remember.
say Mr. Kilwake.
It's not Mr. Kilowake. Kilowake, I know it's his name, but you know, you want the full name.
Bibi. Your parents will live.
Yeah.
Eva. I don't think she wants her name to be all over. So that's what I said. See, that's true.
That's true.
And your daddy name is
Yeah, she's right.
yes.
Okay.
Brahma, Pauline, Baldwin, Kennedy,
Okay. From her side,
Brenda.
Brenda is my friend.
No, Auntie Mama Brenda.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you guy, my guy. Mazi, Derek.
Wewe ni Rekadina, Dean Finn.
Oh man, utapata.
Oh my gosh. Ejakite.
Jacket is my granddad.
No, the
Wrong.
guy we talked to.
Which one?
Josiah. Joe?
Wrong.
Where? This guy.
5-3.
Pana. Ejakite, that guy.
Jacket is my grandfather, so.
Like, the guy who is in finance.
Which one? Me, I don't know the guy.
Josh.
Damn. One uncle. Uncle James, Aunt and Florence,
Okay.
and Helen.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I know, but I don't know their names. Their names are coming short.
3 hours later.
I don't know.
You don't know?
The one in Nakuru, I don't know. The one in Kakamega, I don't know.
Which one in Kakamega? I don't have any aunties in Kakamega.
Uncle. The one who was teaching about the name. I just don't remember their names. But
Wow.
Give me a couple of days, I'll get him.
Guys, it's bad. So what tumefika? 6-4. You went to that primary school,
Raraka Academy. How about
Raraka
your boy?
Academy, and then you went to Moi Forces Academy for high school.
Yes.
And me?
Wow.
Ah, you.
She went to a Muslim school.
I had
She went to a Muslim school.
Which Muslim school?
I don't remember it. Every time I'm in Chakos, Shanga. I don't.
What do I deserve for this, guys? Somebody tell me in the comments. He deserves to give me something for not knowing my history, my family,
Okay, you
my
win.
life.
Next
In my
question.
high school?
What are you at school?
Frankly. Even that one you don't know. See, guys, when we are dating and the women are yapping across the table, I don't know what the dudes are even thinking, because those are the things you share.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is obvious. You know I know it.
So send me.
B to the O to the I.
Okay. 8-4.
Wewe unajua yangu, si ndio?
Msijui.
You know mine. Yours I know is cooking.
I cook.
But it's your least favorite. Every time I request you to do it, you're like,
She doesn't want to go out to the market. I don't know.
that's
why.
not my least favorite. Sure.
That's very true.
Vyombo. I hate doing the dishes. Yeah, guys, so that was the last question. We hope you had fun and that you enjoyed this content and just seeing our little one as well. We are happy. We're so grateful. Thank you so much for joining us and watching. You're so cute. We're walking on sun.
You're really cute. I've been in the kitchen doing my list.